Bro, these dudes with these work wives, they be ready to crash out behind their shorty in an instant. I'm at work last night, right? And I'm sitting outside in the hallway next to a patient's room because I'm doing one-on-one. So I'm watching that one patient for the night. One of my coworkers walks by me and he mumbles something. And since I'm the only other person in the hall, I'm thinking he talking to me. So I take my AirPod out and I'm like, what's up? He goes, man, I wasn't talking to you, bruh. Hella attitude, hella pressure on his chest. And then he proceeds to toss his laptop onto the man cart with hella aggression and he walks off. I'm like, yo, ain't no way bro was talking to me like that. Like, and mind you, this is one of the quiet coworkers. Like, we've never exchanged more than like 2 words with each other. But I let it slide because it is what it is. I'm just here to make my money and leave. So a couple minutes go by and he walks back down the hall with the nurse and the other CNA, and they're trying to like talk to him, but he's ignoring them and he's just gathering his belongings. Like, he gets his bag that he brought and like he get ready to leave. And so he proceeds to walk back down the hall like he get ready to leave for the facility, and they start to trail him. And I'm like, yo, what bro got going on? And so I start to trail them from a distance. All of a sudden, the CNA, she reaches and grabs his bag from behind and yanks him with hella force. He jerks away, hella aggressive. I'm like, oh, what they got going on? So then they go through a set of double doors into this little corridor, and I instantly hear people going at it. So I peek my head in, I see him at one end, and I see the female CNA on the other end being held back by the nurse, and they just going at each other. He talking about, yo, tell them I'm leaving, I'm done, woo-de-woo-de-woo. She talking about some, don't you say stuff to me like that, don't you do that to me. And I'm like, yo, this ain't got nothing to do with me. So I go back to my seat, in the hallway where I was originally. So a couple minutes go by and the female CNA comes back down the hall to the nurse's station. She calls me over. I'm like, what's up? She talking about, so apparently he thinks me and you have something going on. I said, excuse me? Mind you, 15 minutes prior to the situation unfolding, I just learned this lady's name. We've been working together for like a month. I didn't even know what shorty's name was. So she get to telling me that bro's accusing her of doing this, that, and the third concerning me. And I'm like, hold on. I come to work, make my money, and dip. I ain't with all the extra stuff. I was like, do I need to say something to bro? And she was like, nah, just let him cool off. Don't say nothing to him. I'm like, okay. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm going to say something to him. So some time goes by. Bro comes back down the hall towards the nurse's station with the nurse. I'm like, hey, bro. And the minute I fix my lips to say something, the nurse get all animated talking about, no, don't say nothing to him. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, bro, I don't know what you think me and Shorty got going on, but this ain't that. And the whole time I'm trying to talk to him, he ignored me and directed his attention towards her and saying stuff like, yo, what you doing with bro is foul, woo, woo, woo. And then he looks over his shoulder at me like, hey, bro, you can have her. I'm like, have what? I said, this ain't that, bro. Like, I don't know what you think me and Shorty got going on, but you good. You ain't got nothing to worry about. But long story short, we kept it cordial for the rest of the shift. He ain't say nothing to me. I ain't say nothing to him. But moral of the story is, y'all leave y'all coworkers alone, man, because the minute you get too invested in a little relationship at work, apparently everybody after your girl. Nigga, don't nobody want that lady.